I'm here to appeal to you to stay. 6 months ago, you and your neighbors stood on that hill, Bunker Hill, and heroically fought off a superior force. The enemy is still behind his barricades, and he is not leaving until we make him do so. He is not going home, but neither are many of your friends and neighbors. They died in that fight on the hill, defending their honor, defending an idea. That idea is freedom. Before you go, I ask you to think about the men you knew and loved who will forever man their post on that hill. Men, this is Colonel Henry Knox, Colonel of the Artillery. There are 56 British cannons waiting for us at Fort Ticonderoga, captured this past May. Knox needs men to move those guns here, to Boston, to bear on the enemy. We need artillery to drive the British from this city. Who will go? The time is past when we think of ourselves as New Hampshire men or Virginians. We are Americans, and we have to stand as one. Are you with me?
Aye!
Yes, come here.
Colonel Knox and the promise of his cannon seems to have convinced at least some of the men to stay. Now all they have to do is move them 500 miles over winter mountains. Somehow. Since I was there when the cannons were captured, I'm going back to see how he does it.
Will the pigeons come here, or go on to Philadelphia?
Philadelphia, I hope.
Be safe. I'm going to visit with some of the new recruits in from Maine. Want to come along?
No, I've got an assignment of my own.
Promise me you'll introduce me to Dr. Franklin when I make it down to Philadelphia.
That's a promise.
I've read every edition of his Poor Richard's Almanac.
Really?
I used to have a bookshop down in Boston. Ah, here it is. Poor Richard's Almanac. Never failed to find something useful in these pages. Listen to this. If you would not be forgotten as soon as you're dead and rotten, either write things worth the reading or do things worth the writing.
Well then, Colonel, you do the doing and I'll do the writing.
All right, that's enough. This is dreadful. This show opens on Saturday night, and you people will never be ready. General Howe himself will be here, and he's issued a special invitation to General Washington himself to come and bring his own noose. Take it from Reggie's chorus. Reggie! From the top. And for heaven's sake, will you two decide on who's wearing the cowsuit?
Yankee Doodle came to Boston, thought he'd beat the Tommies. Got a look at Gage's guns and ran right home to Mommy. Yankee Doodle went to war, Yankee Doodle dandy. Thought the Brits would run away, but he found us too handy.
Hey, you! Get back here! Hey! There he is!
You say they plan this entertainment for Saturday night?
Yes, sir. And they expressly invited you to attend.
Well, that is a tempting invitation, isn't it? Perhaps an invitation for us to launch an attack. This is just a quick raid, gentlemen. We don't have enough men for a full attack. Bring back whatever you can carry, especially powder. Let's move out!
Yankee Doodle came to Boston, thought he'd beat the Tommies.
Sorry to interrupt the entertainment, but it seems General Washington has launched an attack on Bunker Hill.
Come along, Bunker Hill!
General Washington's captured much-needed supplies in his raid, and let General Howe know that the Americans will attack without warning. James's pigeons have all come here instead of flying to Philadelphia, and I can't get them to leave. James has been gone with Colonel Knox for over a month now. I'm beginning to worry about them. More new recruits are coming in each day, and this army becomes stronger each day. What General Washington has done is nothing short of a miracle. He doesn't say much, but he inspires confidence and obedience by the sheer force of his presence.
What is it? Those weren't there last night.
British leave Boston. Continental Army victorious in siege operation.
It's a great victory, Dr. Franklin.
Yes, and we needed one.
I imagine those redcoats are halfway home by now.
I imagine they're halfway to New York. This war is far from over, but I suppose we should celebrate. At least Boston is free.
Looks like one of James's pigeons. Here you go.
June 28th. We've reached Newark and should be in New York by tomorrow morning.
That dispatch is months old. Where on earth have you been, Bird? Wherever he's been, he's probably ready for a nap.
Dr. Franklin says we should come back to Philadelphia as soon as possible.
What will happen here?
We'll keep a garrison here, but the bulk of the army and new troops from the southern colonies will be gathering in New York.
How long do you think the war will last, Colonel Knox?
I don't know, Sarah, but we have to be ready for as long as it takes. The new flag!
And a new army!
A worthy army. An army we can be proud of.